Hey guys, so I am going to be reviewing a charting platform today that a lot of my students use in my room, and the charting platform is TradingView. So as you can see here, this is TradingView. It is a website, so you would just go to tradingview.com, pull this down, make sure you guys can see everything, and it's a free slash paid for website. So it is free if you just want to use it for old charting, if you want to see historical information, everything is free. If you want real-time data, then you will have to either link up a account that you currently have live with either a outside broker that works with TradingView, or you'll have to pay it's either $10 or $15 a month for live data on the TradingView platform. You can also, I don't know if I said this yet, but you can download it as an app on your phone and also like on your iPad. But when you use it on the computer, I just go to tradingview.com. It's going to look something like this when you get there. At the top is where you can type in your ticker symbol. TradingView covers everything. So stocks, cryptocurrency, regular currency, and futures contracts. So it's going to look something like this. You do have to make a free account. So you sign in. You can see I have the pro account here, because I have linked it with my Trade-Ovate account. When you link it with a broker that they work with, then you get the real-time data for free because you're already paying for it essentially with your broker that they have a relationship with. So when you get here, it's going to look something like this. Like I said, you can search the ticker here. You can see I've already searched the S&P 500 futures. And then from here, I would just click full featured chart. You can scroll down. It's going to give you more information. It's really cool how TradingView will work with other people that are on here that maybe can give you their opinions or what they like. If you look on the right hand side here, you're going to have a lot of different toggles. One is like public chat, so you can talk with other people that use TradingView and their charts. There's private chat, so if you knew someone else that's on here that you want to talk to about a chart, you could do that. The top right is a watch list, so this is where I keep my watch list for my futures. Full disclosure, I don't use TradingView that much because I use the platform Thinkorswim by TD Ameritrade for my charting. I think most of you know that by now, but just to be fully transparent. But TradingView is really cool. They're super user friendly. It's much better than Trade-Ovate because I've had that issue a lot where my students will open up a Trade-Ovate account and then they'll be like, oh, this charting is really crappy. So this linking with TradingView becomes really handy. So you could set up a watch list over here. I also just made another one for stocks. So I have a stock one and then I have my futures one. So obviously we're on the futures now. And then you can minimize that by just clicking it. So, and like I said, once you click on the product you want, you would just click on full featured chart and it would open it up in a separate tab. So this is the full featured chart. This is actually gold. And go to my ES. So this is ES, and again, I can minimize this so then it makes it bigger. It's going to come up with just one chart at first. I have a split screen going on here, which you can choose up here at the top. If you only have the basic Pro, which is what I have, then you can only do up to 2 charts in a split screen. If you pay more per month, like if you pay an additional, I don't know, $15 or $20 a month, then you can have up to 8 charts in one screen. So, that's up to you what you want to do. I'm fine with the 2. Also, within the 2, you don't have to have them be the same product. Like as you can see here, I have mine set up where it will be both the same product, but then a 5-minute chart and a 15-minute chart, or sometimes I'll do a 15-minute chart and a 30-minute chart. So right now, these are both on the S&P 500. You can see if you click between the one and the other, then it will highlight blue. When you do that is when you can use different things. So you could change the time frame on that. So I could make it a 30-minute chart. You can add an indicator. The indicators you currently have on your chart are going to be right here. So I have 2 moving averages on this chart, like you can see. I'm going to put it back to a 15-minute chart. And it's really, really user-friendly. You can zoom in pretty easily. You can move it around if you click and drag. I like it. It's not bad. I already just have a relationship with TD, and all of my charting and my levels are on Thinkorswim. That's the reason why I don't really use TradingView, but I like it. I think it's pretty cool. Also, these over here are your tools to set up any trend lines or anything like that. So you just click there and then, make a line. Once you do that, you can edit it. If you want to change the color or how it looks, you can also do it up here, color, the shape, all of that. So really, really cool. You can also copy or clone it, and then you have a clone and you can move that wherever you want it to set up another level, something like that. I'm not going to go into the details about every part of drawing levels and how to do that because that is part of my digital mentorship. So if you want to know more, feel free to reach out to me. But most of you that are watching this are most likely my students already. So this is more to show you how to link Tradevate because everyone in my room essentially uses Tradevate. And a lot of people don't have an account at another broker where they would use charts there. So that's the main reason for this video. But I also just kind of wanted to highlight on a few other things. So this is where the charts are. And then if you want to link your account to Tradevate, you would come down here in the bottom right. Let me make sure you guys can see this. So there's a little arrow down here in the bottom right. I need to squish this. And you would click here. And then it opens up and it'll look something like this. So you want to be under trading panel. And then you would click the one that you have an account with. Obviously we have one with Tradevate, so I would connect it. This is my user information, and then I would just connect and it would connect me. Now at this point, it's showing my live account. We'll go to a demo account, but this is where your information will be held. So then you can get real-time data. If, like I said, if you're not synced up to an account and you don't pay monthly, it's gonna have a D or a delayed up here saying that you're getting delayed data instead of real-time data. And then at this point, I have my Tradevate linked. You could click over here and you could actually use the DOM. So if I have my Tradevate open and I take a trade in Tradevate, it will show up on my chart. So it will show up right here. It will be like, you know, sold one contract, and then it will show my brackets on top and bottom. But also you can use, usually there's an order thing here. Traded through Tradevate. Oh, you have to be on the actual month, but this is saying that because you're not on the actual month that Tradevate uses. But this is what the DOM would look like here, and you would have an order form here if you wanted to put in an order outside of Tradevate, but it would still go through your account because remember, TradingView is not a broker. They're simply a charting platform that can connect with your broker. So the next part I want to show you, so if you connected there, that would be great. But you do have to be aware that when you're searching for a product, so if we do ES, and this is automatically going to be clicked to say you're synced with Tradevate. If you look here, it only gives you the ones that Tradevate is allowing you to trade on, which is the quarterly contracts. So September, December, March. But if you click one of these and you chart the September contract, look up here, it's telling you September 2020, the charting lines or anything that you put on here, your indicators, they're only going to be for this month. If you then, when we just moved the other day to December, you're going to be like, oh crap, I don't have any of my drawings because they're all on your September contract. So this is one thing with Tradevate that I don't like. So I could probably open this now. See, now the order limit is showing because this is a recognized contract for Tradevate, which is the September 2020 contract. So it would let you now put in an order, whereas before it said this isn't recognized, because that is what I'm going to show you. When you're charting, you need to chart on what's called an open and continuous contract. You can't use a monthly contract, or you will just never have the information going forward. So what you need to do is unclick this Tradevate button, and then when you search ES, you'll see, open the accordion, you'll see the first one is current and continuous. Current and continuous in front, so contract in front. So if you click this, this will stay here forever. So if you chart on the open and continuous, it will never change. You will always have everything very in like the best fashion, whatever, because it's not going to change. It's going to change on its own every month, like mine does in Thinkorswim, but it's not going to interrupt anything you have going on here. It's not going to change any of your indicators. It's not going to change any of your levels. Everything will look as it should. So that's what you need to do to make sure you are charting on the correct chart. But if you wanted to take a trade, again, you would need to then be in the correct recognized contract for Trade to actually take a trade out of your account in TradingView. But if you're just using TradingView for purposes of charting and watching, then obviously you need to use the open and continuous. Anything else? But yeah, I really like this platform. I think it's really cool to play around with for charting software. I think it's pretty cool, pretty neat. You can change like everything you can make your own. They have down here, they have higher time frames like year to date, 5 years. Like look, you can look at 5 years of the S&P 500. Look at that. It's crazy. Crazy. When was this? Oh, this year, 2020. Look at that. Year to date. Like, it's just super cool. They have a lot of stuff. So yeah, so let me know if you have questions below, but this should answer a lot of the questions that we've been getting about TradingView and how it works. Yeah, and I think that's it. All right, guys, have a good day. As always, you can reach out to me on my website or send me an email or just comment here, and I will definitely get back to you. So have a good day and talk soon. Bye.